Ladies and gentlemen, Warriors Way 4, bout number 9. Fighting out of the blue corner, Jaimie the Terror Sherer. And their opponents, fighting out of the red corner, Sylvia Schiavoni. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to bout number 9 on red card. This fight proudly sponsored by Hangar 4. 5 by 2 minute rounds, full time rules, bantamweight division. They will be fighting for the WMC Women's Victorian title. Whitley Bell your referee in charge of this contest, Mr. Ignatius Miscellanies. Firstly, to my right, fighting out of the blue corner, trained by David Dowswell at Colonel's Muay Thai. She is the Twins Cup Muay Thai champion and the IKBF Victorian champion. 7 fights with 5 wins. Representing Tacoma, ladies and gentlemen, Jaimie the Terror Sherer. And across the ring, her opponent, fighting out of the red corner, trained by Carl Draper at Hangar 4 Gym. She has a fight record of 8 fights for 5 wins, 2 coming by way of knockout, representing Brunswick, ladies and gentlemen, Sylvia Schiavoni.
All right, girls, I want you to obey my commands all the time and take yourselves all the time. Understand? Shake hands now and good luck.
Sylvia Schiavoni. The word backwards is not in the vocabulary. Just like a pit bull, mate, just continues to walk forward. Fought on the last Warriors Way show here as well, and I think demolished her opponent from Adelaide by KO.
That was a memorable KO.
Just locked on and need. So this one's full Thai rules, 5 2-minute rounds, and again, big thank you to Hangar 4 for getting behind this one, sponsoring this bout. And Jaimie fighting at a southpaw stance. You can see Sylvia just wants to walk straight in and lock up in the grapple.
Sylvia, just as you said, John, Sylvia just keeps moving forward.
Jaimie just fighting at a southpaw stance.
Jaimie's trying to find her distance.
Big high, tight guard there from Jaimie Sherer. Again, Sylvia just wants to walk forward and just lock on in the grapple. Big crossing elbow. Sylvia does a lot of writing for Bliss Publications too, Nicholas. A lot of articles in the IK magazine, regularly in there, every edition there.
And that is the premier kickboxing magazine in Oceania, the international kickboxer. This edition has John Wayne Parr on the front cover. Fantastic magazine, great publication.
And you can get onto the IK forum as well, www.kickboxermag.com.au. Click on the link to the forum and all your favourite fighters are on there and a bit of banter as well. Good handiwork there from Jaimie Sherer, good looping left there from Sylvia Schiavoni. Short crossing elbow there from Jaimie Sherer as well.
I'll tell you what, John. I would not want to take either of these girls on in a battle. These two girls are just absolutely tough as nails.
Bantamweight, both of them in the low 50 kilos, but I tell you what, they are, as you said, Nicholas, they are as tough as nails.
Mate, I weigh more than both of them put together, and I wouldn't want to take on either of them alone.
I'm not going to give away my weight, mate, but good first round there from both girls, just settling the nerves there. So round 2, WMC Victorian Women's Bantamweight title up for grabs. Jaimie Sherer, the current IKBF Victorian champion.
Nice right kick there from Sylvia. Oh, big right hand from Sylvia.
And jumping knees from the Terror.
That was a good break by the referee, Ignatius Misilides.
I think Ignatius would be happy for change to be a little bit bigger than someone in centering. Big shout out to Ignatius as well, if you're listening to this.
Both of these girls are battling for an absolute knockout victory here, John. Neither of them are taking a backward step. They're both being as brutal as they possibly can.
And Sylvia just unloading with the elbows. Just missing the mark there on Jaimie, the Terror Sherer. Love that fight name, the Terror.
I think it's appropriate.
Good work from Sylvia there, just turning Jaimie out on the grapple.
Oh, big elbow from Jaimie. From Sylvia.
Yeah. That one hit the mark. Good work there from Jaimie. Just went to grab the kick, but Sylvia was smart. Just pulled in nice and close.
And Sylvia really took advantage and pulled her head right down, managed to get a knee up, but unfortunately just hit the elbow. I'll tell you what, this really deserves to be a title fight, John. This is a fantastic battle so far.
Yeah, another big crossing elbow there from Sylvia Schiavoni. Mate, it's tough enough for the girls to get fights as it is, but with 7 and 8 fights respectively, the title, as you said, is well deserved. Jaimie very smart, just using her angles, just coming off to the side.
We're a few seconds out from the end of this round, John, and I tell you what, I wouldn't want to be in the judges' seat at this stage.
Jaimie was very flashy at the start of that round with a couple of jumping knees.
That's the end of round 2.
Good second round there.
Round 3.
This is the start of the third round of 5. We are looking at Sylvia Schiavoni, Jaimie the Terror Sherer for the WMC Victorian Women's title. This has been an absolute brutal battle. Both girls really wanted to get the upper hand.
So the crowd's loving this one too, mate. Love seeing the girls in centering, throwing their elbows. Good work from Jaimie, just angling off as well.
Jaimie's managing to angle off, but Sylvia's really getting through with those elbows, particularly just before the clinch.
And big thank you to Hangar 4 for sponsoring this bout. Carl, drop it down at Hangar 4 Gym or www.hangar4.tv. Quite another crossing elbow there from Sylvia.
Jaimie's opening her mouth really wide. I think she's needing some oxygen there, John.
And she's sucking it in, but she's not stopping it from coming forwards, though.
Very, very tough clinch from both girls. I tell you what, it was almost a matter of luck as to who went down then.
So this is the first time I've seen someone take it to Sylvia like this. Sylvia's normally just a straightforward walker. Just continually walks forward, just overpowers her opponents normally, but Jaimie, the Terror Sherer, is taking it up to her. And full credit to Jaimie as well, 7 fights, the 5 wins, current IKBF Victorian champion, so she's no slouch in centre ring. Catching those kicks of Sylvia as well. Crossing elbow from Sylvia, missing the mark. Good handiwork there from Jaimie. Bit of claret flowing from the nose now, Sylvia Schiavoni. Good third round there from both girls, mate. I'll tell you what, they're absolutely loving it there in centering, and the crowd's really getting behind them as well.
Round 4.
The penultimate round, round 4.
Both girls coming out hard and fast. You are watching Warriors Way 4, live from Doncaster Shopping Town Hotel. We'd like to thank our major sponsor, which is Cafe Oji. This fight is being brought to you by Hangar 4.
No, it's just an elbow fest at the moment in this 4th round. Jaimie Sherer coming out with some good crossing elbows, caught Sylvia on the gloves.
And I've got to tell you, mate, these women are tough. Jaimie sat down at the end of that 3rd round and she looked like she was just about to cry. She has composed herself, pulled herself together, and she's not taking a backward step, mate. She's here for a battle.
Yeah, it's just the adrenaline flowing, mate. And, a lot on the line here. The WMC Women's Bantamweight Victorian Amateur title on the line. Full tie rules. But I tell you what, she's for
big elbow!
Big step-up elbow there.
Jaimie walked right into that left elbow from Sylvia. She's getting the count. Her eyes look clear. She's telling the referee, Ignatius Missilides, that she's all right to fight. And I tell you what, Sylvia's walking straight in there to finish this off.
She came in with her hands down, and Sylvia just with a beautiful step-up elbow there. But Jaimie's fighting back.
Good body shots, 2 right body shots to the left-hand side of Jaimie.
Sylvia just smiling in centering, mate.
Both of these women are true warriors. You are watching another fantastic production from Paris Productions.
The
John.
best DVD producer in the country, bar none. Contact Paris on 0428586203. You want your productions put on Foxtel, on Aurora, Channel 103, on Fight Sports, contact Paris. That's an unashamed plug for Paris too.
Oh, big clinch, I tell you what.
You have to be careful there, mate. That jumping elbow towards Jaimie had her head down. That could have quite easily landed on the back of the head, but I tell you what, mate, the crowd's loving this.
The crowd are going crazy, John. This is an absolutely fantastic battle.
Tell you what, mate, Sylvia came out of her corner, stalking Jaimie as they were still trying to get her out, get out of her own corner. So Sylvia, you can just see determined to get this. But I tell you what, Jaimie Sherer, mate, no slouch, has put up a great fight. This one's still there for the taking. Good teep there from Sylvia Schiavoni. Big hands there from Sylvia Schiavoni.
I'll tell you what, John, this is another example of why I like to commentate and not judge. I wouldn't know who to give this to. Both of these women are just absolutely trying to brutalise each other. They're really fighting well. Both of them fighting strong, fighting hard.
Well, the 10-8 round certainly helped Sylvia, mate, but Jaimie took a couple of those early rounds as well, I feel. So it's, if anything, Sylvia probably just up slightly on the cards. Both girls, mate, just standing there, just crossing elbows, and the crowd's loving this. Old Doncaster Shopping Town, mate, the over-28s nightclub's going off. Haven't seen elbows thrown by women like this for a long, long time, mate. Sylvia
big knee there. And Sylvia's really starting to take it to Jaimie now. Jaimie's got her mouth wide open, gasping for air. The crowd is absolutely electric here, John. It is absolute mayhem in our packed arena. You are watching Warriors Wave 4 presented by Primal Fight Promotions. Big thanks to Hammers Gym and to Hangar 4.
Tell you what, Jaimie Sherer just continually walking forward, mate. Big hands, big elbows by both girls. Jaimie Sherer just coming back with hands. Big right hand there from Sylvia Schiavoni. Step up elbow, just missed the mark. Jaimie Sherer with a jumping elbow over her own.
And that's it, it's all over. What an amazing fight.
Yeah, what a sensational fight from both girls. Very happy Sylvia Schiavoni going back into the corner, jumping up in the arms of her trainer, Carl Trapper. This one will go to the judge's decision, mate, but worthy of a women's title, this one was.
Absolutely.
After 5 rounds of full tie rules action, we have gone to the judges' scorecards. We have a unanimous point decision with your new WMC Victorian champion, red corner, Sylvia Schiavoni.
And there you have it, John. That is the result. She's absolutely beside herself with joy. Sylvia Schiavoni has taken it on behalf of Hangar 4. That was a very well-deserved win, John. That was a great battle.
That was 5 rounds of pure hardcore Muay Thai action from the girls. Full credit to the terror, Jaimie Sherer. Mate, she can hold her head high as well. Nothing wrong with being runner-up in a state title fight, but mate, as I said, it's hard enough for the girls to get fights at this weight range, but they did a great job. But full congratulations to the new WMC Victorian champion, Sylvia Schiavoni.
Ladies and gentlemen, I have right here with me Jaimie Sherer. Jaimie, what a great fight. You were fighting for the title. You fought like an absolute Trojan. You came up against Sylvia. who on the day just didn't go your way, but I'm sure we'll see you back here in centering a possible rematch. I'm sure is on the card. That was an absolute cracker of a fight.
Thanks. I'd like to thank all my friends who've come to see me, and thanks to my coach Dave Dowswell, Boy, and Daniel in the corner. Thanks everyone. And well done Sylvia and all the guys at Hunger 4. Awesome show, and Sylvia did awesome. So.
Give it up, ladies and gentlemen. Jaimie Sherer did not take a backward step for the whole fight. Sylvia, I tell you what, I've seen a lot of fights over the last few years, and that was an absolute awesome fight. One of the highlights I've seen. That was unbelievable. Congratulations.
Thank you. Before I forget, I want to thank my sponsor, Glenn from AWA Athletic Attitude. Go see them in Geelong. I want to thank my coach, Carl Draper. Training a girl is a tenuous task, so thank you for putting up with me, Carl. Before I forget, Jaimie and her coach for letting this happen. I really appreciate it. My lovely fiance, everyone at Hangar 4, Dave Hegarty, thank you, and everyone at Tarney Boxing. And I think that's it.
Jaimie, just need to know one more thing. You caught it with a pretty awesome elbow walking forward. What was it? Was that the turning point for you? Was that elbow, do you think? Or take us through the last round?
I did want to land one of those walk-in elbows and it worked, so that was just pretty exciting. That's about it.
And now the new WMC Victorian champion. Ladies and gentlemen, your new champion, Sylvia Schiavoni.